I want to tell you a secret about success that nobody likes to admit. The price of admission is a ticket you've been taught your whole life to avoid. Public, embarrassing, spectacular failure. Not the cute kind, not the oops, I learned a lesson kind. I'm talking about the gut-wrenching, lay on the floor, I don't know if I can get up kind. We're all fed this diet of caution. Play it safe. Wait for the perfect moment. Make sure you have a solid backup plan and a backup for the backup plan. But what if all that smart advice is just fear wearing a business suit? Fear is clever. It doesn't scream, I'm scared. It whispers, be realistic. It says, what will people think? It disguises itself as practical wisdom, keeping you safely tucked away in a life you don't truly want, but one that won't hurt you. It's a comfortable cage. But here's the truth. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's the ingredient. It's the tuition you pay for your education and greatness. You don't get to opt out of it. Every great achievement is built on a mountain of failed attempts that nobody ever saw. We love to talk about the icons, but we only talk about the highlight reel. Think about the animator who created your favorite childhood movie. We see the beautiful, finished film that defined a generation. We don't see the 10,000 drawings he threw away. We do and feel the sting of the studio executives who told him his characters were unlovable or his story was too strange. We see the final victory, not the decade of quiet, lonely work and relentless rejection. We remember the win because the winner chose to forget the pain of the losses and just keep drawing. The world doesn't celebrate your struggle. It celebrates your survival. I remember my own moments so clearly. I was 24. It was 3 in the morning, and I was sitting on the cold tile floor in my tiny apartment bathroom. That was the only place I could go where my roommate couldn't hear me. I had just poured every dollar I had, and dollars I didn't have into a project, a dream I had told everyone was the one, and it had just imploded. It failed completely. I got an email that night, a single sentence that basically said, we're moving in a different direction. And just like that, it was over. I wasn't just broke. I was humiliated. The shame was a physical weight. I could feel it pressing on my chest, making it hard to breathe. I had been so loud about my ambition, so sure of myself. And in that moment, sitting on that cold floor, the only thing louder was the voice in my head screaming, who do you think you are? You are a fraud. And now everyone knows. I felt like a ghost, completely invisible and worthless. The dream wasn't just dead. It felt like it had taken a part of me with it. I stayed on that floor for what felt like hours. But then something shifted. I looked at my reflection in the dark screen of my phone, and a thought came out of nowhere, clear as a bell. It wasn't my voice. It was deeper, calmer. It said, so, you failed. Are you going to die here on this bathroom floor? It was such a blunt, almost absurd question, and I started to laugh. Not a happy laugh, but a raw, unhinged laugh. Because the answer was no. I wasn't going to die. The humiliation wouldn't kill me. The debt wouldn't kill me. This was just a moment. A horrible, painful, rock-bottom moment. But it was not the end of the story. It was just the end of a chapter. The turning point wasn't some grand speech or a sign from the universe. It was a ridiculous question, asked to a tear-stained face in a phone screen at 3 in the morning. I realized my fear of what people thought was the actual cage. The failure itself was just an event. No, I want to talk to you. Not the you that you show the world. I want to talk to the you that stays up late at night, scrolling, wondering, what dream are you pretending you don't want anymore because you're scared to fail? What brilliant idea have you filed away under someday, which you know means never? Who are you becoming by choosing to play it safe? Every day you avoid the risk, you are practicing being smaller than you are. You are rehearsing a life of quiet regret. I want you to picture your potential. Don't think of it as a fire or a light. Think of it as a seed a seed for a giant, magnificent tree. But right now, you're keeping it in a tiny pot on your windowsill. You water it just enough to keep it from dying. You give it just enough sun. It's safe in that little pot. It will never face a storm. It will never get knocked over by the wind. But it will also never become the giant tree it was meant to be. It will never provide shade for anyone. Never have birds build nests in its branches. Never feel the full power of the sun. Your comfort zone is that little pot, and it is slowly strangling the roots of what you could become. The world doesn't need another potted plant. It needs your forest. So my call to you is urgent. It's a demand. Give me your time, not the leftover scraps, but your best, most focused hours. Give me your talent, not the watered-down version, but your full, weird, unapologetic genius. Give me your courage, just enough to take the first, clumsy, terrifying step. Do it now, not when you feel ready, because you will never feel ready. Not when you have a better plan, because perfect plans are a myth. The world is changed by people who are brave enough to start before they were ready. Your story is not written yet. Don't let fear hold the pen. Earn the backup plan. Your only way out is through.